Town side, in goal for Grimsby is Kenny Arthur. The back four should be Bradley Wood, Darren Kempson, Rob Atkinson and Lee Ridley. In midfield we will have Peter Bohr wide on one side, Michael Coulson wide on the other. The middle men will be Cummings and Sinclair, and up front, leading goal scorer Alan Connell, and partnering him will be Charles Adamino. Referee today is Mr. West. On the lines, Mr. Wade and Mr. McGrath, and off we go. Town kicking off. Lee Ridley. Sinclair stabs it down, gets it back again. Early ball to Connell, just slipped away from him. In comes Peter Bohr, nips it off. And now Cummings does the same to Bradley Wood. Cummings stays available. Ball forward. It's a good run made by Peter Bohr. It's a great run and a good ball in. Comes back to us. It's still in there. It's not away yet. Cummings hammers one in. Coulson gets it clear. Adamino with a little touch. Town get the throw. Lee Ridley quickly takes it. Connell is in space. Bohr's in the middle. That's who he's looking for. Gotta be. Well, quick throw by Lee Ridley. Quick thinking by Lee Ridley. Connell was away. Ball into the middle. Peter Bohr. Well, it was on a plate. 4 minutes gone. Town 1, Mansfield 0. Mansfield defence questioning each other. They're all unhappy with each other. There's a lot of shouting and bawling. And they're still at it out there. Oh, Lord Almighty. It's Stephen Isted saying what happened. You know, the man got away. Nobody was marking him. It was a free run. It was a free ball into the middle. And the man in the middle was clear as well. And Peter Bohr took full advantage. So what a good start. We're glad for Peter Bohr. He, sometimes you think to yourself, you know, we need to step it up a little bit. But playing probably for us up here in the position that we'd prefer to see him in. He's wide, he's dangerous, he's fast, and he gets in the penalty area. And when that's the case, that's the end result of it all. So Town 1, Mansfield Town 0. Here's Sinclair. Everything's wide and left of him. This is Coulson, space for Coulson. Lee Ridley's made a great overlap. Coulson cuts it back, deflected in, and it's 2-0! Well, it was deflected. It wasn't meant to be a shot. It came off a shin or a hip or a leg. And 2 goals in 2 minutes. Ridley took some of the defence by going wide of Coulson. Coulson stayed with the ball. He was then clipping it in. He got the deflection. The deflection took it past Pilkins. Dave Moore just appearing in a pair of shorts. Rob Atkinson, trying to get it onto the feet of Connell. Now Bradley Wood just needs to keep tight here. Smith is a man with him. There's a layoff. Sandwith will hit it early. Didn't get enough on it though. Comes back at us. Kenny Arthur should call. Oh, what a cock up. What a cock up. Rob Atkinson and Kenny Arthur between them didn't take charge of the situation. And out of nothing, I think it's big Rob Duffy. Well, what a mess up. Murray claiming that he's been clobbered by Sinclair. Adamino, ball nipped off him. Rob Atkinson across. Good challenge by Atkinson. Lee Ridley. Ooh! Hefty. Hefty at best. I don't know how necessary the challenge was. For me, the manner in which that tackle was made was unnecessary. And the referee quite rightly saying it's got nothing to do with anybody but me and the player involved. Now let's see, because it did look a hefty challenge. Rob Atkinson, that's fair enough, he's skipper. You don't like to see it when players decide to sort of take over themselves, but they were very unhappy with it. But we can't be too unhappy with the scoreline. Now Lee Ridley himself is going across to the referee. And I think he's saying, look, you know, I was just knocked out completely from that thing, you know. And quite, yeah, well, that Kempson dragging him away. But the referee has refereed it in his own way. I don't know whether that's the right way, because some of the decisions have left a little bit to be desired. But it's half time and it's Town 2 and it's Mansfield 1. Well in by Kempson. Sinclair now, Adamino, there's a layoff. Coulson, 2 men immediately around him. There's a ball on. Sinclair making the run. Connell is there. Looks for Sinclair again. Ball in. Gotta be! Peter Bohr makes it 3. We were carving open the defence. Sinclair played a brilliant part in that. He was knocked to the ground. He got back up onto his feet. Slid the ball straight through the 6-yard area. And Peter Bohr gets his second of the afternoon. Cummings. Nicely taken down by Connell. There's the ball forward. That's a good layoff. Really good layoff. Well, the referee had obviously whistled early. He'd seen the ball go wide, but he'd already whistled for the foul on Coulson. And so it's almost deja vu, but this time it's only 18, 19 yards out, just on the edge of the area. So this is Lee Ridley. No, Coulson. Oh, yeah! Connell! Well, I'm saying it's going to be Lee Ridley. Alan Connell. Great free kick. Pilkington could only palm it into his own goal. 10 minutes into the second half. Alan Connell makes it 4. Really good strike. Good strike by Connell. Each time we're fancying Ridley because it's on his side, it's on the right-hand side for his left peg. And each time Ridley ran over it. Connell hit the first one straight into the wall. The second one right into the danger area, and all that Pilkington could do would get a palm on it. And it's in the back of the net. Handball by Coulson, free kick taken quickly. This is Briscoe. Blast, oh, it's a great strike. What a strike from Briscoe. Absolutely arrowed it into the top corner. That is a shot. Right into the angle. Well, it's all happening here. Driven wide. Oh, Bradley Wood climbed marvellously there. He really did. Knew he had to get up and he did, and it's fallen for Peter Bohr. 2 goals for him today. Off he goes, still going Peter Bohr. Drives one in. And touched over by Pilkington. Well, Peter Bohr today has taken a lot of handling. And there's Mansfield thinking that they're doing a pretty good job by pinning us back, and of course we break away like that and almost squeeze one into the angle there, and it's Pilkington saving the day, and corner kick for Grimsby. Lee Ridley, we reckon, with that. Low, near post. Oh, it's gone through everyone. It's there! Kempson! It got the slightest of touches. Darren Kempson was waiting for it. And the big centre half gets in there and guides it in for Town's 5th. Town 5, Mansfield 2. There'll be another change to be made for Mansfield. Through the middle. Peacock hangs left. Lee Ridley. It's a looping one towards Connell. Oh, he's taken down. He was turning away. Well, Simon Grand. And what have we got? Dead centre. Absolutely dead centre. And what, 25? "25 yards out, dead centre. Connell. Yes! Like shelling peas. Alan Connell, as soon as he hit it with a lot of side. Really good free kick. It was a foul, it was a free kick, it was dead centre, and it was right in the back of the net. Alan Connell, 2 goals for him. Town 6, Mansfield 2. This has been a good performance by Town today against pretty good, tough opposition as well. That's what's good about it all. That's a great back heel to Peacock. There's a ball for Peterborough. Can he get his hat-trick? Yes! It's 7 and it's 3 for Peterborough. What a great hat-trick. A good move. Connell, Peacock, Bohr. And the 7th goal comes and Peterborough gets his hat-trick. And there's me saying this has been a good performance against pretty good opposition, and we even cap it with a 7th goal. Well, please for Neil Woods. Long break, and there's the final whistle. Tremendous performance. Mansfield clawed their way back into it at half-time. They then got another goal back with a super strike from Briscoe. But it's a Peterborough hat-trick and 2 goals from Alan Connell, supplemented by Kempson and Michael Coulson, that have done the damage here. And we've taken chances today where in the past we haven't, probably. And it's a colossal scoreline. There's Peterborough, man of the match, obviously. And comes under a lot of criticism as Peterborough. From us as well. But we don't want to criticise anybody. We want to see him scoring goals, and that's exactly what that fella has done today. Good performance by him, and he's got the match ball, rightly so.